Hey there, everybody. Hello, hello. And welcome back to the show. Oh my, let's actually start the Spire here. There. So, many hellos to give. Thank yous to say as we get started here. Hello and thank you to the Prophet Kane for 15 months, metric year and a half. Dander with 48 months. One and all, Happy New Year's, first and foremost. It is heckin' awesome to be back after some well-earned time away. Just Blake with a full year of support. Happy New Year to you. Tasri with 16 months. Happy sweet 16. There's our Spire. Watch some of your very silly runs over the break. Thanks for the awesome content. Hopefully we'll have some more silly runs in the new year here. Die Dirty Dumb Die with 5 months in the Prime sub. Thank you. Cross Up MK, thank you for the gifted sub. Schwarzschizen with 20. Count them, 20 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you. I think today is the last day to take advantage of 25% off gifted subs on Twitch currently. So thank you for the very generous welcome back and for taking advantage of that promotion. Heck yeah. Ironclad, thanks for the Prime sub in the 19 months. Pie Guy with the Prime sub in the 3 months. Schmammerin with 32 months and a welcome back. Doom Train subbing with 20 months. Scruffy with 40. Doubling the previous. Two Shed Jackson with the Prime sub in the 19 months. XJ Phil with 4 months. We get back down to the new ones now. Prototype with 8 months. Cam Guy with 18 months. Dingus Butticus with 6 months and a Happy New Year. Mike Slays Spire with a Prime sub and 8 months. Whiskey Blastoise with 15. Danieldo with 3. Hard to imagine Baylor hasn't been here all year. That's right. Sanros with 16 months. Just Blake with a gifted sub. Thank you, one and all. Short stream, all subs. That's right. I show up just long enough to thank everybody, and then I leave. That's plan for today is a couple of runs of Spire, then I do have to jet, unfortunately. Should have a full-length stream tomorrow, though. Torque with the Prime sub in the 7 months. Also, there was a very cool question I saw earlier during the pre-roll here. I want to make sure I highlight this one. See if I can get back to it. Hopefully it hasn't gone. So CalTM says, hey, all new player here. Is it safe to say I should be grabbing footwork on silent literally every time I see it? Footwork is one of the greatest cards the Silent has. Gives you 2 upgraded 3 dexterity. Kind of like Defragment on the Defect. It's one of the easiest and simplest and most effective ways to scale your deck as the Silent. But it's not what we call a win con in Slay the Spire. Ultimately, every fight in Spire is about dealing damage to the enemies. You have to kill them in order to get to the next floor. There's no stalling them out through time or alternate win conditions to employ. You have to deal damage. And to that end, Footwork is only buying you time such that you can play more cards to deal damage. So Footwork isn't on its own all that tremendously effective. Sure, you can block tons and tons, but unless you can pair that with an actual offensive plan, it's going to fall apart. And I have a sort of core memory on in Slay the Spire here. A long time ago, back when Ascension 15 was the highest difficulty in this game, I was trying to win streak that difficulty. And I had a very long 20-plus win streak at one point that I ended up losing because I, as Silent, took 4 footworks in Act 1 going into the Hexaghost boss. And then the Hexaghost boss, mostly my damage, I think, was just strikes. I didn't have a whole lot offensively. It was something like footworks and adrenaline. We got through all the elites and all the regular combats, no problem. But the boss completely hardwalled me, even with 10 or so dexterity. I could block plenty, but it got to a point where I was drawing all burns and no blocks, and that killed us real fast. And I would have been much better in that position taking a damage card. So that's something that would delete the Hexaghost boss over one or two of those footworks. I think one or two is very reasonable, but there's definitely an upper limit. And in Slay the Spire, it's always about the context and the opportunity costs. What other cards are up against footwork? Do those cards solve the imminent problems of the run more effectively than the footwork does? That's the real question. That was a pretty tough lesson to learn. It was about 300 hours, I think, into Slay the Spire before I sort of had that moment. And it was really key in shifting my understanding of Slay the Spire from, just like tier listing. There are good cards and bad cards, and you just pick the best card that you see. You can get relatively far in Spire with that approach, but it won't lead you to true strength, true success, true flexibility in this game. You have to be able to, on the fly, evaluate each option with the contextual ups and downs that are being applied in the current moment, and be able to determine which of your current options is best for the current situation. But yeah, sometimes you do want a damage card over the footwork, even a bad damage card, if you're really in need of damage. Anyway, let me catch up with a few more thank yous. Not Dane, thanks for the 6 months, the half year. Faley with the tier 3 and 55 months. Baylor, can dailies experience fierce gamings? How I just kill large monsters. No other possible quandary. Regards, streamer. Today, under viewership with X-rays. You'll zoot. Delightfully alphabetical sub-message there, Faley. Thank you. JA07 with the 9 months. Thank you. For the support. Fearless Iron with 35 months and a Happy New Year. Luigi Head with 19 months and a Happy New Year. Art Vandalay with a gifted sub. Torque with a Prime sub in 7 months. Stan Ross with 16 months. Just Blake with a gifted sub. And I think I've thanked everybody now. If I missed anyone, my sincerest apologies. It's quite the flood of support there. Heck yeah. Is there a way to support the stream that isn't through Twitch? Yes. Yes, you can support me on YouTube. A channel membership on YouTube supports the stream. Simply watching me on YouTube. If you get ads or if you have YouTube Premium, either way I'll get revenue from that for any of my main channel YouTube videos. So those are about the main YouTubes. And you can also support the stream through merch. We do have channel merch at BaylorLord.com. Pros of having a relatively unique username. I can just grab a domain with my name. It's pretty sweet. Yoink. Ever thought of multi-streaming to YouTube? I've thought about it a little bit. Now that it's apparently an option, and I could do multi-live streams. I don't know if I would enjoy trying to, like, keep 2 chats open. Would I just completely... Because I feel like I'd either have to juggle the back end unnecessarily, or I would have to just ignore one of the 2 chat rooms, and neither of those feels very good to me. Callard Zurin, thanks for the Prime sub and the 39 months. So, Ironclad. Ironclad was our focus at the end of last year when we concluded the Mastery Challenge. The goal this year is... I gave it the name of the Grand Mastery Challenge. I don't think I'm going to use that name all that often, though. The goal this year is to show off our mastery of the Spire, or prove to ourselves our mastery of the Spire, by getting a 20 streak, 20 consecutive Ascension 20 heart wins with each of the 4 characters. This is to be done separately. So separately a 20 streak with Clad, Silent, Defect, and Watcher. Not done back-to-back or anything like that. That would be an 80 streak rotating. That's not going to happen. The 420 challenge. Yeah, you can call it that if you want. That's pretty funny, actually. The 420 challenge. Anyway, Ironclad is the first character up to bat. Currently, no one has managed to get 20 consecutive A20 Ironclad wins, ever, before. The best that's been done, I believe, was 19 by Zeknar. We've previously done 16, so I came very close to this goal. We'll see if we can do it. I think it's going to take some determination, some luck, and more than a few attempts. But they should be fun attempts. And I feel like playing almost exclusively Ironclad has really helped me to focus in on some of the really effective strategies for this character and start to avoid some of the common pitfalls. Currently, my philosophy on the Ironclad character is that your goal is sort of to survive long enough to become overpowered, basically. Ironclad has a pretty high baseline of power because of a high starting max health, constant healing from the Burning Blood, and a reasonably high damage output in the starting deck. Although I'd say overall Ironclad has one of the worst starting decks. Silence is worse, but Defect and Watcher are definitely a better starter decks than Clad. But he's got enough just raw power and effective hit points to brute force his way through encounters that would leave the other characters dead. Jeff RPG with the 2 months. Ranton Lad, did you hear about the Clad who was put on trial? Fortunately, he had an Ironclad alibi. Sam Bama Lamb, hello and welcome. First time catching a live stream. Excellent. And Jamat with 23 months. Support. No Land, thanks for the Prime sub in the 4 months. Hey there, 039. Yes, I think boss swap is very effective, particularly on Clad. During our initial attempts to win streak, we saw some pretty good success with clicking the random boss relic button. Lots of Snecko eyes, too. Just pure luck there. I'll reiterate that I think boss swap in general is high risk, high reward, and is therefore very good in situations where you've got a lot of flexibility in your Act 1 pathing. If you can go lots of elites or no elites, it's worth considering, and I think it is actually worth considering here, as there is a no elite path here-ish. That said, my eyes are actually being drawn towards choose a colorless card. Colorless cards are pretty decent on average, and I think they work better than average for the Ironclad, who can take advantage of the fact that most of them are either zero cost or, say, exhaust, many times both. And these can also really help you in the opening combats, which Ironclad does want help in. Those opening fights, Jawworm, Slimes, Cultist, what have you, almost always do a bunch of damage to Clad that you're expected to heal from the Burning Blood. But if you can improve your outcome in those fights with something like a Swift Strike, actually, tough choice here, Swift Strike, Flash of Steel. Nathash, thanks for the Prime sub and the 5 months. Probably I want to take a Flash of Steel here, huh? It's not as much damage, but we get the 1 card draw. So trade 4 damage for 1 card draw. That's probably worth it. And as we add strength, the Flash of Steel becomes better and better. Flash of Steel also, very notably, potentially a component of an infinite combo for Clad, because Clad can exhaust all the other cards in his deck. So we pick up 1 Dropkick, and 1 Burning Pact, and we have a win con, right? That's kind of interesting. So all the more reason to take Flash of Steel over Swift Strike, I suppose. Couple more thank yous before we pick the Flash of Steel. Terrorish with a gifted sub. Nathas with the Prime sub in the 5 months. Leaf Blade Fighter with 4 months. Happy New Year. Heck yeah. Lore 1 Infinite. Let's do it. Is that going to be a thing? I don't think that's going to be a thing. That would be more reason to remove cards early, potentially. Or as an Act 1 path goes, fighting Guardian at the end, which encourages taking some block, maybe a little bit less offense than we normally would. Generally, I want to take as many elites as I can, but I want at least 1 rest site before those elites, so that they're easier to kill. Better if you can get the chest before the elite as well, which I think makes this elite particularly easy as a target. You get a flyer and a chest before the elite here. This path is suicide. This is complete suicide right here. Never take this kind of path. You will die very fast. 4 events into an elite. That's just asking for pain. Koan, thanks for the 3 months. Don't really watch much Twitch, but you're very much a YouTube enjoyer. Glad to hear it. And Mick, thanks for 13 months. If there was a unique mechanical theme for the 5th character, what would I like to see that be? Variation I've been asked on that is that if I was to add a character to the game, what would I make it do? And I would expand on the sort of like Havoc, Warcry, headbutt interactions that Ironclad has, and I would make a character that cares about what the top card of the deck is a lot, like play the top card of your deck, then exhaust it, kind of like Havoc, or look at the top card of your deck, do something depending on how expensive it is, and then other cards that do stuff like put things on top of the deck. Yeah, there's a Packmaster pack that does some things kind of like that. Be cool to see a whole character of 75 cards that's kind of based around that. Do I want to take one more combat before this shop? I can do 3 combats. Shop, Hardpool. Let's do that. Greetings, Cultist. Since we have this Flash of Steel, we can do a little bit more damage. 4 damage, 0 energy when we draw it with Vuln. And that can help chip away at the Cultists. Make them a little bit easier to kill. We play 2 strikes here. Take 1. Then we can heal for 5, probably. Sure can. My, what an interesting set of first options. All 3 of these are very good floor 1 picks for Ironclad. Shockwave is, of course, spectacular, applying weaken vuln to all enemies. Anger gives us another attack to play at 0 cost, which is quite good. I like Anger a little bit less going into Guardian, but I think it's still pretty good. Metallicize, block per turn. Quite powerful, actually, defensively. And yeah, even better against the Guardian, where you're going to want that block every single turn. Clam Bandit with the Prime sub. Thank you for 12 months. And Zavern with the 10 months. Happy New Year to you. Could reasonably see taking any of these. Anger will do well against early elites, being a 0-cost attack. Shockwave is great for applying weakness and vulnerable to any elite. Metallicize helps a lot defensively, again, against really any elite, including Gremlinob. I think I'm going to go with the Shockwave, but I think I would do Shockwave first, Metallicize second, Anger third here, but those are all pretty close, and then Skip is a very distant fourth. Go Shockwave. Already, I kind of like it, because it's blocking 3 here against the Jaworm. Great fight. We're at full health. Exactly what I mentioned might happen as a result of taking the colorless card. Oh, man. French Fry Apocalypse, thanks for the 17 months. Everyone's favorite game of 2023? For me, it was a toss-up between Baldur's Gate 3 and Armored Core 6. I both really enjoyed those. Too soon, they say. It's never too soon. Never too soon. Banished Radish, thanks for the 5 months. Clown held the door for you the other day, and you thought, what a nice gesture. It's a great one. I think Dark Embrace is a very spectacular card on Clad. One of the legendary combo pieces that can bring this character to new heights, although sometimes it is a brick in your hand, like right now. What a shame, this draw. Basically any... I guess there's 2 more strikes we could have drawn as the 4th card here. So it goes. Ouch, my face. Carnage seems pretty good here. 2 cost, 20 damage, and it says exhaust if you don't play it, which means with Dark Embrace, it will draw a card when not played. Flavio, thanks for this 3 months in the Prime sub. Yeah, I think it's not too early for Dark Embrace, especially with the Shockwave Flash of Steel already. And if we face the 3 Centuries Elite in Act 1, that will also reward us. Oh my good lord. Alright. Probably buy True Grit also. Wow, this is off to a great start. Yeah, I'll buy this True Grit too. I didn't play either of those on stream, no. I'm really picky about what I play on stream. Very, very picky. Kill this guy soon, so let's play Carnage, take 1 more. We need him to perish on this turn. Okay, so far things are going quite well. We definitely have enough strength to fight some elites here. I guess our best upgrade is probably the Immolate to make it 28 damage to every foe here. Metallicize is back, and we're allowed to pick it, or we can take a Pummel Strike. I actually really like this Metallicize. Let's do it. Library, FTW, thanks for 18 months. This run looks exhausting so far. Time to smash. If you're strong, take advantage of that strength to get more strong for later in the run. That's kind of the goal here. Did we play Bash Strike over Carnage here? I mean, it's only... You could do Carnage Strike for 26, but I don't get the Vuln. I want that Vuln. Immolate Plus will do all the damage here, hopefully. Ooh. It's not good. It's really bad, actually. That means we're never killing him next turn. Shoot. Looks like we're losing a bunch of health here. But how much health is the question? Not too much, as I can play Shockwave Metallicize. Although, we gotta do some math here. This does 42 damage. If I deal 9, he's already dead next turn, guaranteed. I would like to guarantee that. Although we're very likely to draw another attack here. So I could save potentially, what, 3 health off Metallicize? That's not worth it. At the risk of brick. Because we could have drawn defend, defend, defend here, for example. And then we would have been taking another 20 damage. We get an early shovel here. The shovel lets us, instead of resting or upgrading at a campsite, dig to get a new relic, which is questionable. And we see a second win, which is also normally kind of questionable, but when you have a Dark Embrace is just amazing. Get to exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand, getting a block for each one. I have a couple upgrades I need to do before we even think about digging. I'm going to upgrade True Grit first, at minimum here. Especially with the Dark Embrace, we want to be able to reliably exhaust specific cards. How do I feel about hit points? I like hit points in this position, and I'm not going to take the blue key over this. I'd say Strawberry is one of the relics that's about as close to being equal to the blue key as possible, so it's really almost a coin flip here, whether you want to take this or not, usually. I feel like we want hit points a bit more than usual here. We're not fighting Hexaghost. I don't feel that strong for Act 2 yet. We still need a power through to really put the combo together. Don't have an evolve or anything. Mojira, thanks for the 17 months, almost to 1.5 years. Might be Shockwave Metallicize. If I play Shockwave, then the front and back ones die instantly upon playing Immolate. Pretty valuable. And Metallicize will block the most overall. Let's do that. Take 7 on turn 1. That's what the strawberry gave us. If we're lucky, we draw Immolate right now. That'd be very nice. We did not do that. Okay, we got True Grit, though. That helps quite a bit. And I'm going to play True Grit, then Dark Embrace. I don't want to go Dark Embrace, True Grit, because that has a chance of drawing the Immolate, and then all is lost. But I want to be able to play Second Wind if we don't draw the Immolate, and then draw the Immolate and kill them all. So we go True Grit first, Dark Embrace second here. We draw the Immolate. Boom. Get wrecked. Alright, we get an oddly smooth stone, a very good find here. +1 dex means all of our blocks are just a bit blockier, notably the Second Wind and True Grit especially. Block Potion's pretty good. This Shrug It Off says block for 9, draw a card. I like that. I like that quite a lot. Might be a little bit too much defense, not enough offense. We have a Thorn Spot for the Guardian, though. I'll take it. Good evening, Annabelle, and Happy New Year. Chubbs with the 6 months. Oh, no. You'll get that 2 in a row, Chubbs. Keep at it. Keep at it. And yes, that was a pretty good spot weakness as well. I don't like the spot weakness that much, because currently our main damage sources are big, heavy-hitting cards that don't benefit much from strength, but the Flash of Steel sure does. That spot weakness would have been good against Guardian. If we see another strength source, an Inflame, or a spot weakness, I'll be taking it. Uh-oh. Wow. Double Sneaky Gremlin and Wizard. We really want to draw towards that Immolate here. Problem is, not a guarantee. Might have to kill the Wizard next. Depends on the card draws here. And where the shield goes, too. Oh, good. We got the Immolate. So that'll kill the Wizard and the Shield Gremlin. Actually, it kills everybody. Even better. Oh. Well... I guess I'll take another one. Second True Grit's pretty good there, too, but I think the second wind, the third wind, if you will, is even better. Theoretically. Hello? Alright, I got a block potion. I'll just use it. That's fine. What happened to Clash? New year, new streak. How's it going, Tafqua? Hope it's so. And thanks for 22 months, Extive Geese. I hope we see an Elden Ring DLC this year. Anything later would be, quite frankly, too long. What is my favorite color? Blue. Various shades of blue. Let's see, we're fine against Guardian. It would be nice to get more cards, but I'd rather get upgraded cards. Alternately, I'd rather fight an extra elite and get an additional relic. There he is. I want that relic, dang it. It's a good fight for Essence of Steel. Think on that. Interesting. Well, that's not good. It's definitely not the draw order we wanted here. Could play the second win, but I don't think it's a good idea here. Just gonna play Immolate. And yes, I need some hit points here. At least we draw a bunch on this turn. then. Okay, we should be able to immolate safely next turn, provided True Grit doesn't draw it here. Good. Ow. Excellent. Full block, we play immolate, we should kill next turn. Okay, that was a much spicier fight than I expected. However, our rewards are Toy Ornithopter, which is effectively 10 hit points back because we have 2 potions. And we could take one of these if we wanted. We don't need to. Is Knob's pattern always the same? On the highest Ascension levels, yes. That's Ascension 18 and up. If you're below Ascension 18, he actually has some randomness to him. And he may use either his lower damage and vulnerable adding attack, or his higher base damage with no vulnerable attack interchangeably. Take armaments so that we can try digging. That's an idea. I might be digging anyway. Although upgrading Dark Embrace is very tempting. Lice Phoenix, thank you so much for very generous 5 gifted subs. Yeah, exactly. Arma Act 1 usually tempting, but we've already got so much block that I'm not sure we want more. We've already got too many cards as well. Normally I say add about 5 cards in Act 1. We've added 10. Although a lot of it is card draw. What year was my first Souls game? Demon Souls 2006? 2007? Not sure when that came out. Demon Souls on the PS3. Very much enjoyed it. It was 2009. Okay. Yeah. Wrong on the year. Sorry. It was a long time ago. I don't even want to think about that. Not so bad, Andy. Thanks for the 100 bits. Your first 2 runs of the year were a silent 820 heart kill and a watcher run that died at the heart with the heart at only 8 health. Oh my. Yeah, I can't really get more OG than that without going Kingsfield games, which I have not played. I've not played. I have the OG cred when it comes to Armored Core games, though. Mostly. Uh-oh. Is this my explosive pot? Sure looks like it's going to be. Saves so much health here. Let's just do it. Worth it. Oh, super worth it. Now we have a fairy. And probably don't want to double tap. Although double tap maybe with Carnage and Immolate? Maybe. And 2 second wins. And Flash of Steel. It's an infinite combo. Okay, let's go. It's actually... Not without a sundial, it's not, I guess. Did I play Armored Core 6? I did. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, now that I think about it, I actually do want this double tap. That would be a reasonable upgrade, although not without more energy. Let's just dig. Okay. It's pretty funny. Tetsunoko, thanks for the 5 months of support. So, when we don't dig, we heal more. Fluffy Mitten says, felt to you like a PS2 game in structure, although certainly not spectacle. That also makes sense, given that the series, most of the main series was on PS2. So it is the continuation of a series that nominally was PS2 games. And therefore they got the mission structure. It's actually something I really admired about AC6. The mission structure and sort of small operating zones was originally a hardware limitation of the PlayStation console. They were able to do a lot bigger missions and much more interesting environments because of the new technology. The Strider killing mission in particular was just spectacular. Very cool mission design. Words. Thanks for a happy 2024. The odds that we transform next turn are actually pretty low. We got to play the Bash to even try. We might as well play Metallicize, but I think mostly we're going to be blocking here. Yeah. Blocking away. I'm okay taking the bonk to the face here. That's fine. We get Dark Embrace in play. That's pretty good. Ow. Hey, we got double tap Immolate. Or double tap Carnage. That's probably what I'm going to do here. I want 2 burns, thank you. No strikes for me. So we're having lots of block is very good. Easy game. I'm going to lose Carnage, that's fine. I'll also lose this defend. Take 3 more. Now I can double tap Immolate and feel good about it. Boom. Maybe that was actually better to strike Immolate. Oh well. It's all good. The Blockination. We have a fairy in case things go truly awry as well. Always a possibility. But our block is so consistent that I'm not too worried here. And the Thorns Potion chipping in additional damage where needed is also very helpful. We might die here, though, to this hit. We good, we good. Kills you. All right, good fight. Kept the fairy, very importantly. Scored lots of money, scored a block potion. We have 5 relics out of Act 1, and we didn't even use the shovel yet. Actually, yes, we did. Excuse me. Do we take a Fiend Fire or a Reaper or a Bludgeon? Dark Embrace, to me, says take the Fiend Fire, exhaust your whole hand, and then play double tap Flash of Steel a whole bunch. Scraganoth with 2 metric years. Happy New Year to you. Sorry, 3 metric years. Banish Radish says, do I find my risk assessment changes while in a streak? Yes. Yeah, I do become more risk averse with a larger and larger streak. It becomes pretty stressful. And I do think that that does cause me to lose runs that I wouldn't have won otherwise. Although I don't have any way of knowing which runs. I'll take a Fiend Fire. And we're offered Ectoplasm, Mark of Pain, Pandora's Box. My. So Ectoplasm and Mark of Pain are energy generators. Ecto says we can no longer gain gold. Mark of Pain says add wounds to the draw pile at the start of combat. We have a couple ways to deal with those, actually. It's not the worst Mark of Pain. But there's also the Pandora's Box. Get rid of all of our strikes and defends and turn them into other random Ironclad cards. This one's definitely high risk, high reward. This could go really well by giving us an offering or a corruption, or it could just be a bunch of garbage, and then we don't even have our 4 defends anymore. Or as many targets for second win, which could really be a downside. That said, there's going to really be a downside to either Ectoplasm or Mark of Pain, so I'm definitely considering the Pandora's Box. Scart with the 8 months of support. Oops, all Warcries. Not the worst thing we could get, mind you, but not by a long stretch. Oops, all Wild Strikes would be the sort of thing that would really mess with us here. Ray Del Bono, thanks for the Prime sub and the 51 months. I really shouldn't say things like this before I click on the box. Yeah, not the worst Mark of Pain. Honestly, I'd probably take Mark of Pain over Ectoplasm just very slightly here. Because of Dark Embrace, double second win. We can get rid of those statuses pretty quickly. But Pandora's Box with 9 transforms here could be something. What's in the box? Reaper's in the box. A 3rd second wind. A dual wield and Evolve. Evolve is here. And a ghostly armor. Overall, not bad. We did get some trash attacks, but we got fewer attacks than the strikes we had, right? This is basically the way I look at it. Or actually, we got the same number. 1, 2, 3... No, just 4 attacks. We used to have 5 attacks, 5 strikes. Now we have 4, of which several are better here. Reaper is way better. Clash is probably not a thing. Blood for Blood could save the day. Dual Wield might do fun stuff, especially with Reaper here. Dual Wield Reaper is very powerful. Problem is, how do you pay for all these cards? We don't have energy for this nonsense. What am I going to do about that? No clue. Ooh, these shop placements are awkward. Shop here, here, and here. Elites and shops are paired with one another. Schwarzization, thanks for another 20 gifted subs today. Holy moly, thank you. Here payment, says Schwartz. There was 20 gift subs in the box, is what there was. Heck yeah. And taller than the average bear with a gifted sub as well, thank you. And if you go to the shop, you have to go to this shop too. I guess I'm only going to go through one shop here. We'll take on this elite, maybe. And we can opt out if we are too weak. How about rest sites? Is there an abundance of those? No, there's this paucity of them. There's definitely not enough rest sites. That is disappointing news. So we'll consider 2 events on the way to the shop. Okay, we'll start here. We'll start here. All right, well, at the bare minimum, this is a great fight for Metallicize. It's also a great fight for Block Potion, apparently. Could have dual wielded the Clash. Maybe that would have been better. But I wanted to full block. Pretty happy with the full block here. Take a little bit. Draw lots of cards. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Get him. It was a good fight. We prevented basically all of the damage. I'm pretty happy with the Battle Trance. Battle Trance stops us from drawing further cards, which can be an issue for the Dark Embrace, but it's helpful for finding the Dark Embrace in the first place. So I'm going to grab it here. Once we no longer want it, we can get rid of it. Short term, definitely useful. Ooh, do I play the Shockwave? Probably. That means not playing Clash. Still worth it. B2 coming soon. Thanks for the 8 months. Happy New Year. Guess I'll double tap Flash of Steel. I don't love this. Bummer. Ow. Ow, my face. What do we do here? Dark Embrace, Metallicize, or Fiend Fire? Really want to be able to kill the front one with Reaper. I'm just going to Fiend Fire this guy then. Let's see if we can heal some of this back. Of course, he went for the attack, huh? That's fine. Get back 12 health here. Kill the front guy. Warcry, put the Immolate on top. This doesn't kill you, right? It's fine. Do another turn or two to kill this fool. Hopefully we can get him. He does block for 17 here. But double tap, blood for blood, does the trick. We actually leave the fight with 66 health. Feels pretty good. Get all our money back. We're offered Rupture plus, Headbutt plus. That's interesting. We're a little bit light on attacks. I do like this Headbutt for helping us control what's on top of the deck. Useful along with Warcry. Can set up Clash a lot. Great with Battle Trance. Great with Flash of Steel. It's quite a few options. Shelly Pemba, thanks for 9 months. No, Ranton Lad, I haven't done a lot of philosophical reading. But I can see why you might suspect that. Does Rupture synergize with Pain? It sure does. We've had some really cool runs involving the two of those. I wish we had any self-harm here to justify a Rupture Plus pick alongside this Reaper, but we don't at the moment. Someone was asking what our first remove is. I think it's going to be Perfected Strike, as this card does basically no damage for 2 energy. And I can't use the other cards to delete it. Let's see, we're missing a potion. I might want to go 2 more combats. These are hard pool fights? No, let's take an event. Another card remove. Perfect. We have no strikes or defends to remove, or to upgrade, rather, so this is another easy remove. What do we remove next? Clash? Do we lose Clash? Ash could also go. Yuki with the Prime sub. Thanks for 2 months. And a dad joke for the crowd, courtesy of Buy Magic Fish. What is the Ironclad's favorite 80s metal band? Metallica size. That is all. Let's remove that bash. Headbutt showing its worth here, and we can headbutt the Battle Trance. And this is a good fight for Dark Embrace, or Evolve, really. But definitely Dark Embrace. Maybe I just want a second win, then. True Grit, rather. Let's get rid of this. I can put Headbutt on top if I want. Let's do that as well. Making some questionable choices here. Quick, play the Clash. Bummer. So close. Perfect. Okay, Evolve plus Dark Embrace turns the Hex that Chosen gives us into a draw engine. And then we can just use Second Wind to block endlessly. That's what I call good stuff. And then we can just Fiend Fire, right? Except we need more cards to Fiend Fire. I can't just Fiend Fire, because then we'll have nothing left. That is a slight dilemma. But wait, I can use unlimited True Grits, right? I can do True Grit, Flash, which draws Dazed and True Grit. Then True Grit Dazed. Flash of Steel draws the Daze, which draws the True Grit, or the Flash of Steel. OP. I like it. Alright, but how do I turn this into a W for us? So not actually infinite, because I do have to lose a card at the start of each turn. Concerning. Oh, yeah, I can make my own burns, I guess. Do something similar with that, huh? Can Flash of Steel draw itself? No. Cards don't go to the discard pile until they've finished resolving their effects, which prevents one card infinites from being a thing, generally, in Slay the Spire. We would need a second copy of Flash of Steel to do the thing. So I'll lose this headbutt. Get attacked big time by the Chosen again next turn, though, huh? Bird, you gotta die. Curses. Can't believe the bird never took a turn off. Maybe we can get 4 Flash of Steels this turn. Let's try this. Lose Fiend Fire, because it's suicide to play it now. Yeah, so 50-50 chance we get it. Damn it. Ah! Bummer. Getting hosed at every possible opportunity here in this fight. Please stop attacking me. For the love of heck. The Chosen also hasn't taken a turn off here. Merciless. How do I make this work? We don't have many cards left. I have to play the Immolate now. Is I believe the answer here. And now I have to delete Second Wind? Even worse. This is terrible. Yeah, we either get it or we don't. And we don't is the answer every single time. Frick. This has gone so badly. This should have been a free fight. I must have misplayed this. I feel like there's no other answer here, is that I've done something terribly wrong. And screwed this up royally. Our New Year's resolution is to always attack. Get him. And once again, we're taking a bunch of damage here, unfortunately. Big yikes. Good thing is we get a lot of health from resting. Bad news is there's an elite next floor. We might actually just straight die to that elite. Although the liquid memories will make it very difficult. Did the bird go from 2x6 to 3x6 without a buff turn in between? Yeah, because the Chosen made us vulnerable, is what happened there. Ah, crud. Oh, boy. Well, at least Blood for Blood will be cheap. Then headbutt the Shrug? Feels like that's what it has to be. No sign of Dark Embrace yet. Double tap Carnage. Okay, Shockwave at the bottom here. Want to go Shockwave for sure. This could be a Liquid Memory's second win sort of moment. That would preserve the fairy for now. We block for exactly... Well, we block for 30, actually. Although playing the Evolve is definitely tempting. We can't just let this thing stab us. Here's hoping, I guess. Oh, I could have played the Evolve in addition. I'm a fool. Definitely a fool. Want a headbutt Flash of Steel? Yes. I think so. Looks like we're gonna die. At least the first time here. That's what fairies are for. This is still not a kill. That's bad. Bummer. Might as well play Reaper? No, we're not full next turn. Alright, well that sucked thoroughly. However, we are alive. We have a Turnip and a Distilled Chaos. And a Feel No Pain. And I think these things do help somewhat. We also get to go to a shop, and we can rest if we want to before having to fight another elite. So, I've had worse, I suppose. Spit a lot. Thanks for the 3 months. Happy New Year to you, too. Buying potions seems like a great idea with Toy Ornithopter. Buying relics also seems pretty good. Toolbox gives us one more card on turn 1, which can be quite helpful. I didn't hear no bell, that's right. I did not. Warpaint could be quite useful as it upgrades a couple random skills. We're not sure what it'll upgrade, but anything could be useful, that's for sure. That said, I think the toolbox with its chance of apotheosis and other benefits is even better here. So I'll take the toolbox. No remove for us. And I want to go this way, because I want to rest at the first opportunity. Any fight could kill us. Thanks, buddy. Try Mind Blast, but I don't think any of those are really going to do anything. We want to use one of our potions. I guess yeeting 3 cards is probably our best bet here. Let's just do it. That's pretty good. I accept that outcome. Quite happily. Okay. Then we can rest. So we'll have lots of health for the elite. We're also going to have the bronze scales, giving us 3 thorns, 3 damage back when attacked. Currently still surviving. Not thriving, but surviving. Thank you, Regal Pillow. And next we face the Gremlin Leader. It's either Impatience or Deep Breath here. I like Deep Breath so that we can get Immolate back into our hand repeatedly. Hello? Or I could just Second Wind it for block on turn 1. Yeah, just playing Second Wind is a full block here. I guess I'll do that. Deal some damage with the scales. Get 2 draws to kill these minions again. Actually, only 1, really. Oh, yeah, and I'm not even made frail. Okay, that's a lot better than I thought. Not even made frail. That's pretty cool. Clash does not even kill these nerds. Devastating. We might want to attack potion now. See if we can find a way to kill both of them. Let's do that. Excellent. All right, good talk. I'm going to put Immolate on top. As tempting as it is to put Reaper on top, we want to put Immolate on top here. And then I can play Shockwave, Feel No Pain this turn. Am I allowed to play Reaper? Reaper Headbutt, we deal 24 damage. Immolate will kill. I think we can get away with that. Seems reasonable. Although I don't have the thingy in play. The Dark Embrace. That was not as reasonable as I thought. There we are. Okay, that certainly could have gone worse. We're now at almost full health. We got a Bag of Preparation, we got a Strength Potion, and we get a Burning Pact, all of which I really like here. Yoink. Another way to exhaust cards of our choosing is always going to be strong. Although we're still missing a bit of energy. This is starting to go our way here. Blind you, I guess. They want to deal damage to these two pretty quickly. They can be real pains in the butt otherwise. Maybe that means I want a Fiendfire. No, let's go Dark Embrace for the moment. She'll buff Strength, and she might attack on this turn. No, thankfully not. Now we can deal enough damage with Headbutt. Don't have Dark Embrace down? Yes, I do. Okay. Here we go. This will force Mystic to start healing now, and we can put on the offensive pressure, finally. Eventually. Hello. I need to headbutt this Battle Trance. Whoops, I should have played that. That was the whole point. What am I doing here? Deeply unclear. Deeply, deeply unclear. There we go. Well, that'll do him in. Right? Surely. Good enough. Double Clash, the power. Okay, once again, almost full health. Close enough. Get offered an upgraded Pummel Strike, which draws 2 cards. That's pretty cool as well. I'm gonna grab that. Best Ironclad streak since starting the grind? Yeah, I think 10 is our best. 7 block for 0. Hand of Greed in this fight is really valuable, though. I'm going to take the Hand of Greed here. Yeah, exactly, because we can double tap Hand of Greed. This would be a cool, if we were a lower health, Strength Potion, double tap Reaper would certainly be a thing. Sadly, even with the Strength Potion, double tap Hand of Greed will not KO any of these fools. It might be better to do something like Ghostly Armor Shockwave, since we have Immolate coming up. Let's do Shockwave. 11 has got to be more than 3 per turn, surely. How long do I expect the Grand Mastery Challenge to take? Across the 4 characters, surely at least 1 year. Long time. Oh, heck. This really doesn't kill either the front or the back guy? That's fine. Got second wind. Hit me. I'll take this. Thanks for the money, nerds. And a Maw Bank, too. 12 gold per floor. And another Seeing Red, which is a net gain of energy. With all the card draw this deck has, I really like these Seeing Reds. Quite a lot. And yes, surely if we manage to get the other 3 characters, Watcher will feel like a victory lap. Part of the reason to leave her for last. We want Demon Form for scaling. Good question. I don't think we need Demon Form for scaling as long as we play our boss fight intelligently. We have plenty of scaling through our exhaust mechanics here. Should be able to do some nonsense like Dual Wield Clash or Dual Wield Flash of Steel. Oh yeah, we can just go infinite with Dual Wield Flash of Steel, right? I have scaling. We just go infinite. Easy game. Let's take an event then. And look for Corruption or something. Ooh, Sentinel's looking pretty good, actually. We're definitely the sort of deck that wants a Sentinel. Had we not taken the Act 1 Dark Embrace, this would be the first one we see. I think I'd take a Sentinel here. This deck is very energy hungry, has access to lots of exhaust, so gain energy on exhaust should speed us up. Dragon House, thanks for 27 months of support. All right, I'm going to upgrade Dark Embrace. This card's too expensive. Yoink. Oh, Dual Wield Flash of Steel on turn 1? Can it really be? Can it really be? A secret technique for Burning Pact. Use that on the Sentinel here. Speed us up a bit. Play Shockwave? Kind of a waste. Still want to lose it, though. Right now the goal is just 2 exhaust cards, pretty much. We're doing that quite well already. We just want to get down to the 2 Flash of Steels that we have. Break my wind here. Wait, you're going to steal my Dark Embrace, aren't you? Okay, good. They didn't. Happy New Year, Robson. Happy New Year. Okay, we don't need Dual Wield again, although it would be vaguely appreciated, I suppose. Just lose Reaper. Get full health here. Alright, this is progressing really well. In fact, I don't think we want to kill either orb. because they've removed cards that I don't even want anyway. Good enough. It's gonna be the slowest infinite ever, by the way. I think that's enough, right? We're now there. We sure are. So all I have to do is play Flash of Steel another 80 times. And this right here is why we took Flash of Steel over Swift Strike on floor 1. We talked about this possibility being a thing, that the ability to, with 2 or more Flash of Steels, create essentially an infinite loop here. Again, you do need 2 of them for this to actually work, because a card cannot draw itself. Typically. Strength Potion's a big time save here, right? Now, obviously, we can't do this against Time Eater or Heart. Or can we? Toasted. Get some money and an offering. No, an Exhume, a double tap, or a demon form. Exhume can get back any exhausted card. If we upgraded one of the Seeing Reds, that would make it worth it. Currently, Exhume does not help. Would we consider Rage to let us go infinite against the Heart? Yeah, we would consider it. We would consider it. I'm going to skip these. Fiendfire Exhume is also a possibility. Deck is so energy hungry right now. I'm skipping. Oh no. Sozu. Or Empty Cage. I think it has to be Sozu here. Obviously, we can't rely on Velvet Choker here. We get more energy, but then we're limited to 6 cards per turn. That would be a problem, let's say. But we can take Sozu. No more potions is pretty bad, especially when we're healing off the potions. But that additional energy is a big deal. So I'll take it. I'll take it. And then we'd like a slightly later shop if possible. Oh yeah, we can do this shop if we want to. Ooh, and I can take lots of events to start. Is that wise? We can no longer get potions from combats. So, yes? Question mark? Not sure. Alright then, I'll take block. Already way happier with 4 energy. Yeah, much happier. Much, much happier here. Might be able to double tap Immolate next turn. Sure can. Got him. Okay, we leave that fight at full health. We pick up another Thunder? Another Pommel Strike Plus if we desire it. There's also Body Slam, which can do a ton of damage in a deck like this. Who's our next boss? Fighting Time Eater first. Okay. I'm going to take this Body Slam. I think that's a pretty cool Body Slam. Secret Molten Egg was pretty handy. Yes, I can win all of those. Can't quite kill this fool. But I can heal to full. That's good. Sort of regretting not taking that spot weakness back in Act 1. Sort of. Gambling chip, huh? Gambling chip bag of preparation is actually insane. So we can discard any number of cards on turn 1 of the 7 that we draw. And then draw that many. That's well worth breaking the Maw Bank for. That's very good. Dr. Tracy, thanks for 17 months. Herbie says, how highly do I rate Body Slam? Very good in Act 3 and beyond. Not that good up to Act 3. But the later you get into the run, the better it is, usually. Let's lose this Clash now that we have the Body Slam. Story Clash. Ooh, Panacea versus the Spire Growth. That's great. Battle Trance first. So we block the Constrict here, which is quite good. So much card draw. You'd love to see it. Once we're able to generate lots of block on our turn, thanks to the Feel No Pain and such, we can have a much better time with Body Slam. $87 damage Body Slam there. Excellent. Entrench is a little tempting. We don't have a Barricade, though, or anything like that. Flex Plus is also a little bit tempting, but only a little bit. This deck really wants a power through still. So, Rest Site or Elite? We could simply dig for a relic at a Rest Site, but if we fight the Elite, we can get money and a card reward and still get a relic. I say we should fight the Elite. I don't think we're going to take that much of a threat from Elites because of our ridiculously powerful turn 1. We can even gamble the Toolbox card, by the way, so we can actually gamble up to 8 here, which is truly absurd. Truly absurd. We drew every card in the deck on turn 1. Fun fact. Let's dual wield on Flash of Steel. Dog with the 3 months of support. What am I looking for when buying Toolbox? It's really just about having one more card on turn 1, really. And you get to look at what the enemy is doing before you choose that card, which is also really valuable. It's getting bigger. So sometimes it generates stuff like Apotheosis. Other times you want the bomb for certain fights. Sometimes it's just a block card on turn 1. There's a lot of different options. Another upgraded True Grit seems pretty good. Don't need a Fire Breathing with this deck. Let's take the True Grit. Oh, let's lose the True Grit. Never mind. Good talk. Arc Shackle's tempting. Deep Breath is Piece of an Infinite. Let's grab that, actually. Very good turn 1. Ludicrously good turn 1. I'm gonna go Body Slam, but kill this nerd as well. Okay, Immolate is in the draw pile. Should be easy to get to as well. Perfect. Am I okay losing the chance to dual wield Flash of Steel in this fight? I am. We don't need to infinite to win this fight. Excuse you, lady. Dying over here. Come on. Don't be like that. Please no. Guess we're shrugging? Guess so. His turn. Okay, you're toast. At least you will be if you stop attacking me. Come on. There we are. Get a Happy Flower. That's going to help with the energy situation. Get some money, and we get to choose an offering. Yeah, so this was much better than resting at a rest site, for example, just like the last Elite. Much, much better. Any general deck building tips for Ironclad? Find yourself getting combo pieces but not getting real cohesion going. You do have to pick and choose your combo pieces. You just can't grab every single one, usually. For more successful comboing, you really want to limit the number of attacks you have in your deck as Clad. The fewer attacks, really the better. And a really good combo-centric deck on Clad can have only 3 or 4 attacks in a 30-card deck, because the rest of the deck will be dedicated to generating block, drawing cards, and setting up powers for them to make the attacks super strong. When in doubt, use your exhaust cards to get rid of attacks or other cards that are not useful in the current combat. so that you can sort of scale mid-fight. Wish I could take this Toxic Egg, but we gotta take the blue key instead. Bit late for the Toxic Egg anyway, so I can't say I'm too sad about that. There's lots of good upgrades in this deck. Upgrading Seeing Red, upgrading Feel No Pain, upgrading Dual Wield are all pretty powerful. We can also just dig. What the hey? Let's dig one. Preserved Insect, making elites easier to kill. Well, that's good timing, at least. I'll take it. I will take it. Quite happily, I will take it. What's in here? Free Flame Barrier, I like. Actually, yeah. We can go infinite in this fight if we want to. Even with the added burns from Nemesis, we're not afraid, because we have Evolve. We do get 45, though. Or do we? No, we don't. We get a Magic Flower, making healing more effective during combat. That means we heal 9 from Burning Blood. We'll heal 8 when we drink this Strength Potion in the Heart Fight. And we heal more from Reaper, too, which is kind of cool, I guess. I negotiate with terrorists. Thanks for 38 months of sub-portage. Closing in on 4 metric years. Holy heck. And if I didn't get you, Sneaky Skills, thanks for 9 months. Would I take Mark of the Bloom here? I don't think so, especially not with Magic Flower now. I don't think so. Do 30 twice and get money from one of these nerds. Perfect. Worry a bit about that. Here we are. Another reason, another benefit of Toolbox, by the way, sometimes generating the Hand of Greed card can be quite a lot of additional money, actually. Surprising amount. Was that too much block? That was totally too much block. For example, we got 60, paying for much of the purchase price of the toolbox just from this one fight. It's pretty cool. Ooh, an upgraded Evolve. Do we need that? Not really, right? Well, I'm gonna take it. Fighting Time Eater, we're fighting Heart, we're fighting Shield and Spear. These are all really good reasons to have another Evolve. Our Burning Elite is Reptomancer, except it's easier than the last Reptomancer because we got Preserved Insect and then more max health, which ended up just being less health, I guess. So that kind of worked out. That's cool. That's fun. Probably you should keep Carnage because it kills one. Carnage here. Guess I'll take that back. Not sure about that, actually. This looks bad. Reaper kills the front one. Probably want to keep the Reaper so I can heal back, though. Yeah, we do. This is bad. Ouch. Dark Embrace was the actual bottom card. That's okay. Oh, it's body slamming time. Bonk. Now it's Reaper time. Maybe. I could double tap Immolate and just win. Tempting. Try something else, though. Okay, here's Reaper. Already full blocking. Heal for 21 off that Reaper. That's exciting. Okay, finish her off next turn. Nice. Potion belt. Excellent. But my face, though. Hey there, Rakana. That's a lot of waffles. We still needed an infinite combo piece. We could take dropkick here. Slowest Mobius, thanks for 11 months of support. All right, we get to the shop with 200 bucks. Take a third evolve. Take a blood potion. Meal ticket would heal us in Act 4 for whatever that's worth. Not much, I don't think. Can only afford one remove, so I might as well wait until we see the next shop. Ideally, I'd like to buy Abacus or something similar. And a dad joke for the crowd, courtesy of Netress. What do you call a keepsake from a cobbler? A souvenir. That is all. Twist chat. Let's recall. No refunds. Excuse you. Well, I could take second Flash of Steel and just have the infinite, except it's time eaters, so infinite's not really a thing we're doing. No, it is not. Actually, not sure how I'm winning this fight. But I know it involves Evolve. We're gonna go True Grit. Second wind here. Delete all this stuff. I'm gonna consider the strength potion here, actually. Let's go Reaper Immolate. Immolate's going to be a big piece of how we win this. This is my next... Actually, that's a good hand next turn. Oh yeah, we can also use Body Slam. Body Slam will do really good stuff here. So give me what? Burning Pact? Honestly, just give me a status card for next turn. Slimed is great. Could shrug into drawing this stuff right now. I want it next turn, unironically. when we need the block. Perfect. Okay, get rid of Flash of Steel, because it's a liability in this fight. And then we can go dual wield, body slam, body slam. Take a little bit here. Bit more Vuln. We're out of Vuln for the whole rest of the fight. And weakened too, unfortunately. It's a bit spooky. Can I do this without Immolate? I don't want to find out. Don't need dual wield anymore, I don't think. Cool. And I would like some more burns. Also like to play 5 cards this turn if possible. So I'll play this. I dare second wind here. I think I need to keep the True Grit. Now we can second wind. So we can do body slam, pummel strike. Draw both body slams. Double tap, body slam, body slam, body slam. He did. GG. GG, nerd. Next up, the Awakened one. How's it going, Simon Oioi? Yeah, wait. Let me try that again. Simon Yo. There we go. Simon Yo says, found Slay the Spire from your YouTube. Got it, and I'm really enjoying it. Thank you, Mr. Streamer. You're welcome. Just play Body Slam 20 times easy. Let's try an Enlightenment here. Just do it. Okay, in this fight, we can just go infinite in. Easy peasy. No problem. Probably don't want to play too many powers, as the Awakened one will get stronger for every power we play. Spooky, right? So I won't play the unupgraded Evolve, for example. Do a dual wield here. Do we just want to dual wield Flash of Steel now? Seems like the easiest thing to do. It'll take too long, though. Just play second wind. Pretty sure I need this dual wield. Okay, so headbutt. It's at minimum headbutt the Flash of Steel, get another one. Now I can play second winds. Should have waited to body slam. That's okay. Pretty spicy turn one. Got rid of 16 cards on turn 1. I believe that would traditionally be considered good. That's right, we didn't play Evolve, though. Good enough. Good enough. And now we simply play Flash of Steel 100 times. Torak Fremen, thanks for the 5 months on the Prime sub. And a yearly challenge plan for the Spire. The goal is to get a 20 streak with each of the 4 characters independently. With first up to bat being the Ironclad. Can we get 20 consecutive Ascension 20 Heart Ironclad wins is the question. I think yes, but it's only a matter of how long it will take. Need a Rage or an Abacus for this to beat Heart? Yes, we would. We might not use this to beat Heart. That's the short answer there. We might do something else, just like we did for Time Eater. We can use Body Slam. The Heart doesn't continually add statuses, is my problem. We really want something like a Reckless Charge or a Power Through. Could I do a 20 streak on Ascension 0 first try, no problem? Likely. Yeah, very likely. I wouldn't say I have a 100% win rate on Ascension 0, as evidenced by the fact that I have lost Ascension 0 runs on stream before, but I think it's pretty likely. Sometimes the lower Ascension can mess up how you do a fight, because the patterns are different, like Gremlin Knob, for example, can go worse on lower Ascension because of the randomness, but usually the other low Ascension benefits make up for that. So I'd still say it's a much easier overall. So close. That's over in a flash. GG. Two thump, two thump, two thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the Spire, the source? This evil. You ready your steel, dealing 2359 damage. Have I been here before? One last use of a fire. We can upgrade here, which could make a difference. I like the Feel No Pain upgrade in particular. Getting one of the second wins is also vaguely tempting. Let's do Feel No Pain. And then buy another Feel No Pain. We could buy Orange Pellets if we play a Power Attack and Skill in the same turn. We can remove all of our debuffs. This could allow us to remove Weak and Vulnerable from the heart. Realistically, the best things here are Gambler's Brew Power Potion, except I'm not allowed to buy them, so we have to do other stuff. Boot any good here? With Flash of Steel, it's kind of hilarious, actually. It does substantially improve the damage of Flash of Steel. And I owe the chat a dad joke once again. I can do that. I think I can. What do you call a good dad joke? An oxymoron. It's not untrue. When does a joke become a dad joke? When the punchline becomes apparent. One of my favorites. I think I will take orange pellets, although I don't love it here. We have enough powers that we're very likely to remove Vuln against Heart. I guess I'll do it. Not in love with that, though. An X-Track with the 21 months, the full year. I want to Apotheosis. I'm not sure I'm allowed to. I think it's better to Secret Technique the Offering here. We got Evolve turn 1, meaning we're going to draw lots of cards on turn 2. That's excellent news. We also just want to try to block this however we can. Double tapping Immolate would deal a lot of damage towards these two. I think that's probably a good idea. Double tap Immolate and then Second Wind. Full block? Is that a full block? We block for 6 times. 1, 2, 3. That's not even close. Shoot. Maybe True Grit, Second Wind, single Immolate? Can I kill the Spire Shields? Yeah, we've got 5 energies, so I can actually do a bit more. So Nord Stark with 53 months. Okay, the Ghost of Chair passed. Look upon you all favorably. Let's see, double tap Immolate deals 56. This would make it 76. It's not a kill. Reaper's in my hand. Thinking True Grit, then double tap Immolate, then Second Wind. That sounds right. Or we can double tap Immolate first, that's fine too. But the Carnage doesn't get double tap, because that wasn't an upgraded double tap, unfortunately. Fiendfire could kill, maybe. Would kill, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 7 is 42. Let me just take the 12. By True Grit Second Wind, we're going to block for 22. So we would take 8. But then the shield is still alive. Killing the shield is very convenient. I will allow it. Yeah, 8 because of Tori. We take 1 plus... 7. 1 plus 6. 7 damage. Math is hard. Math is indeed hard. All skills. Always has been. Flower on 2, no time like the present, yeah? Get him. Get a Blood Vial. That heals us for 3 at the start of the Heart fight. Excellent. We want a 4th Evolve or 3rd Evolve? I don't think so. We're pretty happy with what we have going into the Heart fight. We have decent odds here. 3. Rip is good. We don't have consistent vulnerable in this fight. Take a trip. Keep that headbutt. Keep the headbutt. I'm gonna go skill. 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 We have Dark Embrace in play already. We want to do this. We'll strike into Fiendfire, maybe? We should consider drinking the Strength Potion now, too. We don't get the full heal. We only heal for 6 here, out of 8 possible, but that's probably fine. Before I play any attacks here. Don't want any of these cards back. I guess Ghostly is okay. Really want to get Powers down? We really want to get Evolve down. So I'd prefer to keep drawing, if possible. Let's do Pummel Strike. We don't get to draw immediately if I do that. No, we have to Body Slam first. Then we can Pummel Strike. Okay, there's Feel No Pain. Feel No Pain, second win, draw a bunch. I'll draw 2. And then we can do Metallicize and Headbutt. I like the idea of headbutting Battle Trance. No, let's headbutt Pummel Strike, so we have an attack that draws cards, and then we can use that to activate Orange Pellets. Getting all the powers down is pretty important here. Neener, I'm not frail. Perfect. We got a power, attack, and skill in the hand. So let's start with skill. Attack? No, power next, because I want to remove... I want to be able to draw if I hit a status card. Off the Pummel Strike. So, debuffs are gone. Let's lose this Carnage. Perfect. Evolve. That looks great for next turn. I don't necessarily want to get rid of the statuses yet, because they are lots of card draw. Might just end turn here. Sure. I think I'm going to do that. We want these statuses to make a good Body Slam turn. We have Tori to protect us here, so this is only 1/15. It's fine. This will block for 11. Perfect timing on Shockwave. Next turn, it gets Artifact and stuff. That's a pretty good hand to Fiendfire. But we lose a lot of statuses, as mentioned. A pretty good hand to Fiendfire. Could dual wield something first if I wanted to. Eh. Blood for blood being free is good as well. Don't love this hand, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Definitely need to make some more statuses now. To do damage as quickly as possible as well. Yeah, we got the big hit first, that's good. Because next turn, Tori will protect us again, and then I think we can kill before anything untowards happens here. That means we don't need Trip anymore. Although, let's headbutt the Blood for Blood. No. Ouch. Get old Blood for Blood, putting in really big work here. Neat. There we go. And again, the Tori protects us from death here. Otherwise, we would be straight dead if it weren't for this relic. All a GG, but not for me. Bang. GG. GG. Twitch chat. What a run. What a run. Definitely a little close, but a great one. Very great run. Johnny with the 4 months of support. Thank you, thank you. Ben SW with the 3 months. They caught up on all the YouTube archives, so it's time for a live stream. GG. GG. Great run. A very normal, decent run of Ironclad. And it definitely hinged on that early Dark Embrace. We did have another opportunity for a Dark Embrace later, but I firmly stand by that Act 1 Dark Embrace as being a critical component of that deck late game. Josh with the 5 months. Thank you for the support. Happy New Year. The first heart of 2024. We're at 100% win rate for the year. Excellent. Now what, Twitch chat, has it been done? The Spire sleepeth, and so shall I. That's right, see a Dark Embrace, take a Dark Embrace. It continues to be the case. We just call the challenge now. That I don't play any more Spire. We just declare victory. OP. OP. We're not going to be doing that, though. We are going to play another run next up. Before I do that, though, I'm going to take a quick break, refill the leg, stretch the water. Back in a little bit for some more Spire Twitch chat. Please don't go nowhere. I will be right back. All right, Twitch chat, we are back. We are back. Well, I was away, Dira in 27. Thanks for 23 months. You're welcome for all the cozy moments. How's it going, Batch Brewer? I'm not sure if I will play Monster Train again. I feel pretty settled with it after finishing the logbook. How's it going, Munchie Dam? Any advice on building your block engine in Act 1 while also having enough damage to kill the elites? Pretty hard to do on Ironclad. You can really only pick up 1 or 2 block cards, and they gotta be good ones. Power Through, Shrug It Off, Metallicize are pretty decent starts. But for the most part on Clad, you just want to lean into the damage and let your high health and healing carry you through. Let's see, my first blind playthrough of BG3... I actually don't know if I'm allowed to know how long that was. I feel like it was over 100 hours. Not sure exactly. Really enjoyed that as an off-stream game. Smoked Gouda, thanks for the Prime sub and the 6 months. No refunds indeed. But there will be replays of the Ironclad as we embark on our second journey today. Greetings, choose. I like a common relic just fine. Might want to go for an early burning elite, otherwise this path is fine. That path is fine. 2 elites is a little bit below par, but it's kind of the best we can get, really, unless we kill this elite. Yeah, even more reason to grab a relic, so we have more relics. A Maw Bank. Okay, so don't go to the shop, is what that tells me. No shop Act 1 with Maw Bank is quite a lot of money through the rest of the runs, so I think that's perfectly fine. We just have to remember not to die to our boss Hexaghost here. An XJ Phil, a joke for the crowd. Did you hear about the Act 1 boss who is planning to open up their own taqueria? It's going to be Tex Mexighost. No refunds. Tim with the 5 months in the Prime sub. Ira Incel with the 5 months as well. Thank you both. And Burka with 14 months. Happy New Year. Okay, so I guess we go this way, huh? I don't want to go here, or here, or here, or here. Yeah, so we have to go this way, basically. Seems fine to me. 12 gold per floor ain't bad, as they say. That's what they say. Pretty sure something like that is said. And you're blocking again. Let's see, this would bring you to 13. You block for what, 5? So I can't kill you next turn no matter what. Right. Yeah, block 5. Only do 17 damage. So I'd have to double strike to guarantee a kill? No, we should just double defend here. Perfect. Oh my. What a choice here. Inflame versus Battle Trance, floor 1. Trez says, should I take Corruption in Act 1? Here's my prerequisite for Corruption on Ironclad. You need either Feel No Pain, or Dark Embrace, or any 2-cost skill, and then you can take a Corruption. Once you have any of those things. If you don't have any of those yet, you can't take the corruption. Glarber Flurpist, thanks for the Prime sub and the 3 months. Or Dead Branch, yeah, or Dead Branch, of course. So that means as soon as you have a Shockwave, for example, I think it's okay to take a Corruption. How do I pick up my first Mantra card? Usually Prostrate. Although the real secret is that your first Mantra card is Meditate. You take a Meditate, and then you can take Mantra. It's not even a Mantra card itself, but because it lets you get back the first Mantra card, it's very strong. I think with our Act Boss being Hexaghost here, and us not getting a shop in Act 1, we have to counterpick against the boss for the moment. So that means taking Inflame over Battle Trance, although I do love Battle Trance. What is the art on Battle Trance? It's kind of weird, isn't it? This is supposed to be fingers, and then this is a golden pendulum. So you've got the like swirly hypnotic background, and then generic silhouette man is spiraling off, being tranced. Definitely weird art, though. What's the beta art? That's hilarious. Not better, but hilarious, definitely. Yeah, so battle hypnosis, essentially. Of course, then it was a shot, right? No, we got to upgrade to it. Random for 23 health. I usually feel like this is worth it. And I like it this early because the upgrades can help us save health in the next 2 fights, right? So we might get some of those health back through the Burning Blood. 2 strikes upgraded. Might feel bad, but it's actually very good this early on. And again, that extra damage will help us get through the Cultist. No problem. So I say it is not a bad thing. I'm going to try to not play Inflame here. This might be really greedy. That was greedy. Foolish. Fine. We get Healing in a Jar, the Blood Potion. Heavy Blade is okay with Inflame. So is Reckless Charge, I suppose. Flex can be short-term strength. Actually really started to come around on Heavy Blade. The more I play, the more I think this is pretty okay for 2 costs. As long as you have some strength to go with it. The fact that it offers an immediate large amount of damage can also provide some unique advantages, like here, crushing this louse for us in 1 hit. Which is very hard to do in Act 1, usually. It's also a dense attack card for us to use against Hexaghost. What about an Act 1 Berserk? This is a weird card. You become vulnerable for a period of time, but then you gain additional energy every turn. Berserk really wants an upgrade to make it only 1 self-vulnerable. But then being able to play 4 cards per turn is pretty strong. It could let us do stuff like Bash and Heavy Blade together. Otherwise, I'm probably taking Armaments here, which is a lot more reliable than Berserk is. Berserk can really brick sometimes, but it's also really good in other fights. And we can upgrade it almost immediately, too. Oatmeal Soldier, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. You know what? I want to give it a try here. I rarely see a Berserk this early. I want to see if we can put it to use. Not here, of course, but in the Elite fight, especially. Just defend Heavy Blade? I think so. I think so. Although shortening the fight can also save us health in the long run, right? This guy's not gonna be very polite to us, unfortunately. We will consistently take damage each turn. This guy's here. 15 plus 8, so close. Quite a KO, though. I'm just gonna go defend, strike here. Take 3 more. Hopefully we can kill before we get hit again. Yes. Okay, not too bad. Essence of Steel is an okay potion. Pommel Strike is decent normally, even better with the additional energy from this Berserk. So let's definitely take a Pommel Strike over the Boomerang here. And upgrade that Berserk. 1 turn of additional damage, which might not even be a turn the enemy's attacking us on. Although it totally might be. We'll skip it here as well. In fights where we know we're going to need the additional energy, we can play it more aggressively as a deliberate trade. But this isn't one such fight, especially not with Inflame turn 1. Although, it would have let me kill him this turn, so actually, I'm the one with egg on my face, I suppose. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Perfectly happy with how that went. We can find a potion, but we can just drink this blood potion. Pick up the new potion. Wind Strike to scale with strength even more, or armaments so that we have at least 1 block card. I do kind of like having a block card. I'll take the block card. And our first elite, we don't actually have to fight this elite. We could take a rest site instead, but we have our upgraded Berserk. We have 2 potions. We have a good amount of health. We should be fighting elites now. See if we can pull this off. It's not a good turn 1. That makes me want to Distill Chaos. Try to get some of these cards out of the draw pile. Bash first, though. Although, armaments would want to land on the bash. Still think we bash first. Alright, we got the Berserk in play. That's helpful. Definitely helpful. So we can do Inflame, Strike, Heavy Blade. That seems most reasonable here. We could try to play the armaments, but I think we just want to dish out as much damage as possible. So 12 plus 30. Only 26 health. We might get a kill next turn, depending on the draws here. Uh-oh. Only if I hit Heavy Blade, unfortunately, with this draw. We did not. Bummer. Bummer. Oh well. We have a Lantern for more energy turn 1. And we could take a second Heavy Blade. That'd be a curious choice. With all this energy, I don't totally dislike it. Clothesline's pretty good too, actually. Let's take a Weaken. Weaken will make it easier to use the Berserk. Normally, I don't like Clothesline that much because it's a bit too expensive, but I think the Berserk changes things in our favor here. At least I hope so. Smiling Mask makes card removals at shops cheaper. I guess that's okay. Yeah, I'll take that over Blue Key. We're going to want to hit multiple shops in Act 2, most likely. Sure hope we can win this fight. Alright, a great turn to put the Berserk down, that's for sure. And I could even play 3 defends and full block. Let's do that. Thank you, Lantern. Armaments on Inflame, then play the Clothesline? Takes a lot of damage, though. If I play Armaments, Inflame, Defend, I'm wasting an energy is the problem here. So it really feels like we ought to play this Clothesline. We have all damage coming up. Bummer. So that means we guaranteed take 10-ish next turn. That's pretty bad. That means we skip the Inflame? That's terrible news. Feels correct, though. Just have to not die right here. in this fight. Don't have much room for error, though. The extra energy will not be that useful now. I think we're gonna die. Seems likely. We're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. Okay, cool. Think. Oops. Yeah, that was a Windows noise. I should make sure those are deactivated, actually. I feel like there should be a way to make OBS not even capture that. I guess that's not how it works, though. But yeah, apologies. That was from my computer, that noise, which was a little loud. Sad Windows noises. Do we take a cleave or a reckless charge? Don't have any AoE currently. We do have several hard pull encounters to go through. We are low on health. We should take a cleave. Is the conclusion here. We didn't get relics that help us in the short term, unfortunately. And this Berserk is a bit of a liability. I'm going to rest. Because we have no potions. Good example of Berserk not doing a good job. Can I kill any of them this turn? If I draw Heavy Blade, I can get the middle one. Let's hit you first, I guess. Cleave is fine. Defend, defend, cleave. Cleave Strike doesn't kill you. But we have to take the hits, unfortunately. Ow. And one more. Is it smart to hunt for the odd Shroom Relic? I wouldn't say so. I think that's just... It's a very unlikely event. So it's far too likely that you will not get what you're looking for it to ever be worth an attempt. That's how I would evaluate. This fight seems likely to go a bit better against this guy. Same damage. We should be able to kill next turn. Hopefully, anyway. Yeah. Okay, that went well. We got a regen potion. Reaper seems pretty good in a deck with Strength and a deck with Berserk. Reaper seems spectacular, actually. Not good against Hexaghost, but definitely helpful. Medium term. I think we still want to find more cards for Hexaghost, I'm going to be honest. So let's take one more combat here. We might be able to heal with Reaper here. Sure can. Take the A heal just fine. Easy fight as well. Really encouraging, I would say. I could try to draw a block, but then I lose the ability to kill one. Maybe just inflame and attack them. We could also draw a block off this, I guess. It's fine. Leave the fight with more than we entered, health-wise. Shockwave definitely helps against Hexaghost. Good with a lot of energy as well. One upgrade before Hexaghost. I feel like it probably has to be the Inflame. Could make it the Armaments, I suppose. or the Shockwave, but I feel like it should be the Inflame. Howdy, fast-ass panda. Happy New Year to you. Magica, thanks for the 16 months of the Prime sub. I remember my favorite run. Hard to pick just one, but I think the Blasphemy Vault incident might be one of my favorites. Alternately, Mayhem Heart was also a really good one. Heart Mayhem? Heart Mayhem, yeah. That one's also one of my favorites. Okay, let's upgrade that Inflame. And honestly, I am not sure if we win this fight. I am a little worried here. It's going to depend on draw order a bit. Do we line up vulnerable boosted heavy blades? How early do we get the Inflame down and the Berserk down? Looks like a good start with turn 1 Clothesline Inflame. Definitely less worried now. And this seems like a pretty good turn for Shockwave, so let's just play it. That way we should be able to do a boosted Heavy Blade. And the week will continue until we draw Berserk. Which is right now. Perfect. Alright, I'll block for 5. Don't think we're in that much of a damage race at the moment. And we now have 4 energy per turn, meaning the Bash plays a lot better. In fact, we can upgrade Bash right now. Let's do that. Lock that vulnerable in for a long time. And then Strike does more damage than Cleave. I think this is going well. Not too worried. I don't feel like we need the regen potion just yet. Burning Pact this burn. Burning Pact. 19 versus quite a bit more than 19. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. Trying to figure out if playing this Bash is worth it. I think it is. I think it is. Good turn to Reaper. We get 10 health back. Let's do that. Definitely don't need to regen potion. Time is running out here. I'm hoping we can upgrade the Heavy Blade. Arma? No, we should play Clothesline Heavy Blade here. Don't even think about armaments. Keep it weak. Deal 50 damage. Then we have 2 more turns to kill it, which is definitely a little concerning. Maybe I did need this regen potion. Let's evaluate. Should pummel. See if we draw a 2-coster. Probably just want to attack here. I think so. Deal 18 plus 13. And then we're very likely to kill. The only draw that should lose, I think, is triple defend, burn, burn. We're dead either way if that happens, right? 13. I guess we do need 2 attacks to kill. No. 1 strike is fine. Still vuln, right? Yeah. So literally only 1 hand dies if we play strike here. I think that's our best bet. Surviving next turn is never really an option with 36 damage incoming. We do, in fact, get there. But you can see it was close. We definitely needed the energy from the Berserk. Good job, Berserk. We definitely needed most of the other cards, too. Nicely done. We escape with lots of money. Feed pairs magnificently with Reaper and really well with armaments, so this is a very good feed. Impervious is also pretty good. I think Double Tap is a distant third here. And now we're rich. Aqua with the Prime sub in the 2 months. Next to me, you're on A18 with Defect. You're last before you beating A20 with all characters. Extremely well done. Glad I could help out. What makes me take double tap? Not much, I'm going to be honest. I don't like the card that much. I think it's good with stuff like Immolate, Whirlwind. Carnage is pretty good. Perfected Strike, Searing Blow. Green Stream, thanks for the Prime sub. And Am Yo-Yo with the 26 months. Thank you both. I'm going feed here. Scaling max health is crazy strong, especially with a healing source in Reaper here. As for our boss relic, still tough choices ahead. There is Velvet Choker, giving us more energy, but we cannot play more than 6 cards per turn. That's not the worst thing on Clad. This is definitely a time you could take Choker on Clad. We don't have Dark Embrace or Corruption or anything like that. We're well into strength scaling. Berserk gets us to 5 energy, but I think we can still spend 5 energy without using 6 cards. Is Defect the worst Choker taker? I think so. Well, Orbs mechanically go very well with Choker. No. I think Silent is worse. Watcher is usually okay with it. It's not that bad of a boss relic overall. I don't take it very often, but I don't think it's bad. Stops you from playing Claw, true. Could go for heal 12 per fight. That's a good way to limp your way through Act 2, especially with the Berserk. I don't know that I would love it. And it's going to be really hard to land feed without 4 energy. So that alone speaks to taking Choker here. I'll take Choker here. Happy with Choker, in fact. All right. 2 shops would have been nice, but look at the position of the shops. It's not going to happen. What is nice, though, is the following path. Shop into Upgrade, Elite, Upgrade, Relic, Elite, Upgrade, Elite, Event, which is going to be Thwack, Elite. And all those elites are low health. Perfect. Yeah, even with Reaper and Feed, I imagine we're losing health in most Act 2 hard pool fights. So I'd prefer to avoid those. I think a couple fights, though. First up, the Barricade Nerd. The Barricade. Nerd. Don't think we do well in this fight without turn 1 in Flame. Do I have a regen potion here? I don't think so. Can't really control how long this fight goes. And I don't think I want to play Berserk here. Doesn't feel worth it. Clothesline, Pommel Strike, Feed doesn't kill, right? That's 15, 27. Nah, we're 7 short. I could do Shockwave, Clothesline, and weaken the thing. Doesn't seem wise. Need it to die, not be weak. Bummer. Please get eaten now. Excellent. Oh, we lucked out. We lucked out big here. Upgraded Feed of the gods. Beautiful. Beautiful. Detonator 5000 with 8 months. Thank you for the good luck wishes. Definitely in a precarious situation at the moment. Maybe I don't want a second fight. I do want a potion, though. Ugh. Alright, we'll fight another fight. For better or worse. Potentially worse. This doesn't feel like a fight where I'm landing feeds, so I'm just going to play it now. Still not going to use this potion. Might run out of opportunities to use it. Let's use it. Fight's at least 3 turns long. Well, that sucks. Full draw order is wrong. Everything is bad. Yeah. Getting destroyed next turn, too, unless we get really lucky with the draw. Seems pretty terrible. At least it's a very mild attack. We can full block it. Okay, that's not too bad. Maybe we can even heal back some of the health we've lost. Come on, Reaper. Ah. Oh well. I will take leaving this fight with 43 health. I will definitely take more sources of strength because they scale our heavy blade, but better they scale the Reaper. Give me that. Little Biker Nana with the full year. Happy New Year. Upgrade all strikes and defends. Fortunately, we already got 2 upgraded, so we only get 7 upgrades, which is still pretty good. 7 upgrades or 1 remove. As much as I like removes later on, we are in short-term danger, so I think I'm going to take the upgrades here to help us in these upcoming elite fights. We have the perfect amount of money as we finally get to our first store here, 669 bucks. And guess what? There's a waffle. So all that damage we just took, no problem. Although I am punished for using the regen potion. That's fine. Could also buy the meat on the bone to heal us if we drop back below half, which I think is okay. Another inflame is tempting. Other than that, the shop isn't that good. Is meat on the bone better value overall? I mean, we don't have to choose. We can just do both if we want to. And I might do that. Although with Reaper, I'm not sure we need to. I definitely want the immediate heal and more max health, though. So we're taking the waffle. And we're going to remove 1 strike. Yeah, 1 strike. But I can still easily buy meat on the bone here. It is a nice safety blanket for 4 elites here. Our ex-boss is Automaton. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll take it. And I think I actually will just buy another Inflame, too. As well as a healing potion. Alright, now we're set. Uh-oh. Why did I buy that Inflame? Damn it. I could just double Reaper, I guess. That seems fine. Dupe Shockwave, not terrible either, especially with Automaton as a racked boss. It's not upgraded, which makes it a little sad, but oh well. Likewise with Heavy Blade. It's not worth duping if it's not upgraded. But I do agree, Shockwave dupe is maybe worth. Let's do Shockwave. And upgrade this Inflame. Alright, Elite number 1. Let's get some relics here. Perfect. Do the same damage. Do I want to draw 1? Not really. Well, I would play Berserk, I guess. I guess. But now I won't. Probably. Well, actually, you know what? I will. It's not that much more damage. Does get me the kill this turn if I want it. Take 20 to try to feed. With meat on the bone, that could be worth it. That seems crazy, though. That would put me to 43 out of 86, which is exactly half. Which is not correct. It's not going to work because we feed and then our max health is different. So we won't actually heal from meat on the bone. Yeah, the feed ruins the meat. Eating the meat ruins it, basically. But we can just get that health back, right? I don't know. I don't think so. Hey, we get max health anyway. We're chunky already. Wow, that was fast. A waffle for the strawberry. Delicious. And we upgrade what? Spot weakness? Definitely. Or feed, maybe. Can I upgrade feed in this position? I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to. Let's do it. Let's upgrade the feed. Because I didn't land the feed there. We have enough health. I get to do this. So we can make back the health we didn't get. And all the rest of the upgrades, because every skill in the game will now be upgraded. Seems probably pretty good. Ouch, etc. It's a spooky turn to try to play Berserk on. Probably not worth it. No, surely not worth it. Shame to get weakened here. Alright, we'll skip that. Choker's lessening the number of situations we have to use the Berserk in anyway. And twice. Same difference. Heal 14, take 12? Sure. Tasty. Half health for us is, what, 48 or so? Yeah, 48. So we're at about the number we could heal to anyway. Just kill him. Get a boat thingy. Free block on turn 2. Okay, we've got some really good relics. And another Reaper. So we have double Shockwave, double Inflame, double Reaper. Amazing. Let the healing commence. Now we definitely upgrade this. Beautiful. 2 more elites, 2 more relics headed our way this act. And that's if there's no thwack, which we've established there will be. The thwackening. Shame I can't feed on the sneaky gremlin here. Attack me, I dare you. Dang it. My trap. Ruined. Ruined, I say. Can't get them both, huh? Might as well Reaper then, right? We heal for lots, and I can kill one of the sneaky gremlins. Heal 24. Kill you. Might get attacked here. That would hurt quite a bit. Yeah, 12 by 3. Ouch. And I can't even kill the sneaky gremlin? Even more ouch. But that's what the meat on the bone is for. Oh, jeez. Well, that's garbage. Guess I just play this now. This fight's too scary to mess around in. Gremlin leader is not to be messed with. You get a shuriken and a fairy in a bottle? Okay, now... Oh my good lord. Power through plus or second wind plus? Power through is certainly a dense block card. 20 block for 1 energy. That's exactly what we want. I'll take it. Now we'd be pretty happy with an evolve. We can probably feed in this fight. Probably. Although I should have left the sentry alive, I suppose. Oh well. Classic. So could kill right now. We can maybe feed and heal a bit if we continue. Try to continue. Want to feed here. I want it. So we'll deal 21 damage. Pretty cool, actually. We do get meat on the bone, so this is really only like taking 10. I have lots of healing in my potions, so I will take this hit. Willingly. Ow. Tasty. Yeah, then we can drink the blood pot. We're actually at 79 health. Surprise. Here's a Dark Embrace. Headbutt is also very good here. Take a Dark Embrace, though. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw a card. Dark Embrace is lots of card draw for only one card played, which makes it really good with Velvet Choker in particular. Which Havoc Plus is the opposite of that. Let's see, we do Bash, Cleave, Reaper. Seems fine. Could use the Dupe Pot here to achieve more stuff, but I don't think I need to. Health goes up, health goes down. Can't explain that. Not always going to play that Dark Embrace, mind you. But it's nice to have. Nervous Glitch, thanks for the Prime sub and the 6 months. Sub ports. Wait a minute. This has all gone wrong. I missed my feed. Well, shoot. In that case, let's kill the middle guy. Try to land our feed here. Okay, perfect. We need to take a little bit more damage so that the feed doesn't deactivate when the doesn't deactivate the meat on the bone. So I don't want to power through. I want to play defend here. Take 5 more. And then we can feed eventually. Nom nom. So there's the heal 12. Back up to 67. Get a pen nib. Every 10th attack we play is doubled in damage. Very, very strong with Reaper. And Heavy Blade, for that matter. Which I think is our next upgrade, the Heavy Blade. So that we can kill the boss with a pen nibbed, superpowered attack. Yes, Root Reducer. Tingsha and Tough Bandages proc once per card you discard. I think Arma the Clothesline here. Strip the artifacts off our boss. Seems fine. Then when we play the second Shockwave, it works on everybody. Good opportunity to get Dark Embrace in play. We can't play 3 attacks as we don't have 5 energy yet. Might steal my Berserk. Be a little sad. Guess we bonk you then. Just a Reaper. Here's Berserk. Excellent. Can't play 3 attacks, is a little sad. I'm going to take 4 damage to avoid putting 2 wounds into the discard pile. And I guess they're each going to have a Reaper. That's unfortunate. It means we can't Reaper 3 targets no matter what. Oh well. So it goes sometimes. This timing on Shockwave means we have reduced damage from Hyper Beam. In fact, we can even armaments the Shockwave, which I quite like. And I'd prefer not to kill the orb immediately, because I want to kill it next turn to get Reaper into hand, so we can Reaper our health back. Let's hit this one. What's the play here? If I do pot the Heavy Blade, we can just win right now. Somewhat tempting. But I think we want to do Strike, Heavy Blade here, Reaper here. Get back the other Reaper, heal above the 43 health, take a bunch of damage. Ow. And then we have Pen-Nibbed Clothesline. Good enough for me. We know we're drawing feed next turn, so I'd prefer not to play the Pommel Strike, so we can try to feed. If I play Pommel Strike, we guarantee draw feed, and we have to go around again. Of course, we could also have to do that if I fail to kill. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can survive for long enough. We got this. It's too much damage now. Happy New Year, Paradox. Happy New Year. To you as well. Alright, don't kill me, though. Hyper Beam. No, we're good, we're good. This does 20... You've got 29. So strike. Feed. Delicious. And nutritious. That, my friends, is a very good Limit Break Plus. Double your strength. We have not 1, not 2, but 3 different ways to gain strength, and a Shuriken, and 2 Reapers. This is an awesome Limit Break. Yoink. Exhume, meanwhile, not too bad, but because you have to play Exhume and then play an exhausted card again, it's 2 card plays, which is really limited for Velvet Choker. Really limiting for Velvet Choker, rather. Fusion Hammer seems like pretty free energy here, but do we want more energy, or do we prefer something like more card draw with Snecko Eye? Actually, Snecko Eye looks kind of insane. Snecko Eye is insane here. Roy G. Biv with the Prime sub in the 17 months. Happy New Year. We could be 5 energy Snecko Eye if we play the Berserk. Snecko is also really good card draw, and it's card draw without requiring us to play cards. So it's a nice synergy with the Choker. I could also see going Black Star here, although we might not get to fight that many elites in Act 3 because we haven't taken the Burning Elite yet. Let's go Snecko Eye. Draw 2 additional cards each turn, and we start combat confused, meaning that our cards are random cost. Oh boy, and we get to go to 2 shops, meaning we can remove twice with the Smiling Mask, here and here. Lose 2 strikes. Quite like that. I quite like that. Should be able to leave this fight at full health. Probably. Maybe. If they're not all very aggro. Oh. But my face. Have you considered my face, though? Yeah, etc. Stark Embrace first. Yes. We'll even Berserk here. Still want to land the feed in this fight, so we want to end the fight with feed to make that happen. Can almost do here. Can do here. Marvelous. We're at 113 out of 113 now. We can easily take a second Heavy Blade. We have so much strength in a Snecko Eye, so super click on that. If I see an upgraded one, I'll take that one too. There's an Offering Plus in this shop. There's a Feel No Pain in this shop. There's a lot of things in this shop. Feel No Pain's not that good. We don't have that many exhausting cards. Alexifo says, does upgrading a random cost card increase its cost if the upgraded cost is higher? When you upgrade a cost that's had its... when you upgrade a card that has its cost modified... the new cost is set to the cost of the upgraded card only if upgrading the card normally changes the cost of the card and the card is not already 0 cost. And we're not talking about Eviscerate or Blood for Blood. Actually, Eviscerate doesn't change with an upgrade. And we're not talking about the card Blood for Blood. It's a bit weird. So... Barricade is a pretty good example. Barricade is normally 3 cost, upgrades to 2 cost. If you have a 0 cost Barricade in your hand and you upgrade it, it stays 0 cost. If you have a 1 cost Barricade in your hand and you upgrade it, it goes to 2 cost. 2 costs would stay the same, and a 3 cost Barricade when upgraded would go down to 2 cost. It's weird. It's weird. It's very weird. I wonder if I don't want Feel No Pain. What about the Abacus, maybe? That would definitely give block sometimes. Is Snecko Enlightenment a thing? Not really. Snecko ends up overriding the Enlightenment, usually. We'll skip. We'll skip. Ooh, transform a card. Let's transform Strike into Offering Plus. Seems okay to me. Not a great Choker card, but I won't say no. We do get offered Medical Kit. I was thinking about that. And another Dark Embrace. True Grit Plus is pretty good as well. Maybe I should have taken the Abacus. Medical Kit with Velvet Choker is quite bad. Upon review. But True Grit seems fine. Striker Move seems fine. We could think about Purity Plus here. That's pretty powerful. Rather just take a second win, though. I'm going to continue to keep my money here. Wonder if it's ever worth buying a power potion. Our potions are good enough. Snack time. That's the first time we've actually been prevented from playing a card by Choker. Not that I want to play the Reaper. Another spot weakness or another True Grit? Let's take a second spot weakness, as this deck is all about the strength gain. Now we have 2 spot weaknesses, 2 Inflames, and a limit break. That should be a very good limit break. Excessively good. $168 damage. Seems alright. I think feeding this fight's gonna be really hard. Oh well. We're not going to do that. But I'll, like before, gain a bunch of max health anyway, this time with a mango, bringing us to 131. Easy game. Easy game. Cool. We are chunky. That's probably enough max health that we are under really no threat through the rest of the run, but we'll see. If we could find the pair, it'd be even better. A recall. I want to upgrade Demon Form, but it's not in my deck yet. We'll wait until the last fire to upgrade. Excuse me, where's my strength? Hello? There we go. Okay, Choker really stopped us here, for once. But that's okay. Is it, though? I suppose that it is. I will simply heal this back after the fact. What are hit points for, if not using? After all... I mean, really. Too much. Tasty. We get more block relics, not more max health relics. Free block on turn 3, also a good way to survive. 11 block per 1 card, also not a bad way to survive. We certainly want to get a little bit of defense in this deck. Looks like we're in a very strong position now. Exceedingly strong, one might say. Gotta take the blue key over the frozen egg, that's fine. We took the strawberry earlier. No, it was the smiling mask, which has saved us 150 gold. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all, if I do say so. I'll shockwave. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see here. Take damage first and then you heal. So you're allowed to do shenanigans like that. One more shrug? Maybe? One more good block card seems wise. And I like that it draws. Got one more elite coming up. I'll keep Berserk. I think Berserk's actually pretty good. Guess I'll lose this True Grit. Feels bad. Glad we took that shrug, I guess. Yeah. Over 140 max health. More than enough. I think about 120 is usually the point at which you no longer need more. But, of course, more is always better. Bigger safety blanket, just in case things go really, really badly. Pretty unlikely. Can too much strength ever be a negative? With feed, it can be. If you can't land feed because all of your other attacks kill, then you might have a problem. Pretty rare for that to be an issue, though. Usually you want more strength, always. Usually. Choose one card to play, huh? Bummer. Well, easy enough to get that health back. So, for example, a situation where too much strength could be a bad thing here. If I have so much strength that I cannot play Reaper and then feed, then we have too much strength. Of course, we also want to be able to do that while it's tangible. Need some tang. Some tange. Alright, just like before, please die, and then drop the pair. Strike dummy. I don't think we have any of those. I knew it! I told you, Twitch chat, I wanted to upgrade Demon Form, but it wasn't in my deck yet. Now I can upgrade it. This was foretold by the elders. Upgraded with armaments, of course. Of course I'm playing Berserk. Why wouldn't I? Full health is free. Full-ish health. Close enough. Can we eat the transients? That is the question. Should have done math a bit more precisely there. I wonder if dupe potting the heavy blade was actually a feed. Either way, we get very close to a kill, and I'm pretty happy with that. One more for the road? No, we got Demon Form. We good. We good. Let us upgrade that Demon Form. And proceed. Ouch. Slight ouch. Easily worth it to get Berserk down. At least in my professional opinion. All we have to do is get to 30 strength and this fight will be over. And, well, we're already at 28, so bad news for you, Time Eater. Ooh, I forgot the choker there. It was close. Oh, let's mess that up. Almost, but not quite. Nice. Bonk. And chomp. Tasty. Next up is the Awakened One, whose bird nerds are almost as easily fed upon. I think I want to play Berserk in this fight. Just want to play Reaper, Demon Form, and a bunch of limit breaks. Heal out of control. Get rid of that. Sure. Perfect. Ouch or whatever. So much health, it barely matters. Kind of ridiculous, actually. Bad turn for Reaper, though. Concerning. Okay, I might regret not playing Berserk just a bit. Only a bit, though. So you're dead. Now I can play it. Easy. Full heal. Also easy. Get squished. Pendib's on 9, and we're at full health. It's just that easy, Twitch chat. Two thump, two thump, two thump, a deep pulsing dread could be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the Spire, the source of this evil? You ready your big stick and deal 2064. 20 Nintendo 64. Have I been here before? Can I upgrade the other heavy blade? One of the shockwaves. Probably just the heavy blade. Heavy blade seems good. Turn it into a murder card. And we have 253 gold for this shop. Power Potion is back. I do like Power Pot, but we have good potions, so I think we're fine. Flame Barrier is a pretty good block card. Clockwork Souvenir can block either Vulnerable or the Vulnerable of Berserk. Either or is really good. Actually, this is really nice. Souvenir seems indeed quite good. And we can remove the last strike, which is also fine by me. We don't need strike, we got heavy blade. So yeah, let's go Clockwork Souvenir, strike remove. And onwards to greatness. I think we're in a perfect position to crush some nerds. But what about the value boot? Indeed, Twitch chat. What about the boot? What about it? Let's see, we've got 3 more cards. I can do Limit Break, Defend, Clothesline without any additional cards played, or without playing Offering or anything. I can just keep the pendant. Definitely play Limit Break for 6 strength. Offering doesn't seem worth it. Might as well play this. It's a lot of damage. Always heal back what we take here, after all. Yeah, we just kill you. Get out of here. Just kill you too? Maybe. Yes. So I'm not going to try to full heal. Well, yeah, I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother. Good enough for me. Get even more max health in a fruit juice, although it's better to keep these potions. Carnage, Havoc, Seeing Red. No, thank you. I think we're in spectacular shape here. This deck should, quite frankly, clobber the heart. We're going to get a lot of free block from the Boat Relics. No Vulnerable thanks to Souvenir. We have tons of max health and a Revive and 2 Reapers. We shouldn't come even close to dying here. But draw order can change everything, of course. This is a pretty sad turn 1. Not the worst I've seen. Probably just going to dupe Demon Form. But let's upgrade this Dark Embrace. We've talked about this. It goes from 3 cost to 1 cost. You can even see the preview there. So that saves me some energy, enough to play Shockwave. No. Okay, definitely not a great turn 1, but it's perfectly fine. We don't need a good turn 1 for this fight. And this is more than adequate if we just do pot Demon Form here. Spot Weakness and Shockwave. Seems perfectly adequate. Expensive. I guess just Inflame Heavy Blade. We could think about trying to play Berserk or some nonsense, but we just want to hit back quickly and powerfully. Lots of health to spare, after all. We should have just taken the damage rather than add 2 wounds there. Don't think it matters, though. 1 Heavy Blade is now damage capped, so we don't even actually need this limit break. There's no longer any benefit. No Reaper either. Okay, do 500 damage. Not that I'm allowed to. No Heavy Blade this turn, just double Reaper. Which is not actually a kill. In fact, I can only do 1 Reaper. It's bad. Wow, that almost was really bad. Delicious. GG, Twitch chat. GG. Makes it a nice 2 out of 20. GG. Be free, my delicious fairy friend. Be free. Get thee gone. That's pretty cool. Definitely a bit of an up and down in Act 2. I think we really showcased how a winning deck with Velvet Choker can look like. Just scaling up your cards to the point where 1 card play equals 300 damage seems pretty good. Is Ironclad my favorite character to play? Almost. I think I enjoy Defect a little bit more. But they're both great. They're both really great. Now, what Twitch chat has it been done? The Spire sleeps. And, unfortunately, so shall I. As the title indicates, have to make this stream a short one today. Unless we're unfortunately already at the end of the time I've got for you. But we will have, hopefully, a full-length stream tomorrow. Starting at not later than noon Eastern time, same as today. The goal is to play Ironclad till we get the 20 streak, but I could also see if we, if we get to like March or April and I'm still on Ironclad, I could see rotating to the next character and just seeing what the best we did was with Clad. Can't see us moving to the next character without less than a 15 streak, though. Gotta keep going. So long and farewell. Have a cozy evening, everybody. Thanks for all of the resubs and gift subs today. It was a truly ridiculous stream in terms of support count. So thank you, one and all. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. Till next time, my friends, stay cozy and have a good one. Toodaloo, my folks. Bye-bye.